Welcome to another fish shipment video! Yay!
Read your text, got no next, I just wanted you. Now you're back, not the last time I'm seeing you. Pain in my heart like a dog that you pierced through. Now we're back to being friends like we never knew. I got some memories in my brain, thinking about the time just drives me insane. Now we can't even look at each other the same.
Hello everybody, I'm arranging the corals that just came from Indonesia, making space for all my new little babies, and stay tuned for more greatness.
But at least I tried. You were the first shit I thought that shit would last. Can't live in the present cause I'm stuck in the past. Reminiscing about the fun times we used to have. But it was my fault cause I couldn't be your match. But at least I tried. But at least I tried. But at least I tried.
Yeah, hi guys, we have some pink nudibranchs that arrived. Many of you guys are actually asking for nudibranchs, so we brought in some for you guys. We also have the very popular cleanup crew, which is the black sea cucumber. So if you have a deep sand bed and a large tank, we actually have these huge size black sea cucumbers available. Of course, if your tank is slightly smaller, we also have some smaller specimens for your smaller tanks. We have limited amounts, so if you are looking for a sea cucumber, which is highly popular, do drop by quickly to purchase yours. Okay.
You were the first shit I thought that shit would last. Can't live in the present cause I'm stuck in the past. Reminiscing about the fun times we used to have. But it was my fault cause I couldn't be your match. You had your wrongs and I had my mistake. Going back together just like reading the same page.
Hi guys, we have some really interesting starfishes that just arrived today. Check these guys out.
Fuck that, I give up. This shit's so tough, but I hope you don't take me wrong.
Yeah guys, it's about 9 PM now. It's been 3 hours since the shipment landed. We have acclimatized and did the baths for all the fishes. So now they are all in their tank. I will show you guys around what came in for this shipment. This shipment was from Bali. So let's take a look. We have a lot of blotchy antheas. We have about 10 specimens. You can see that all are show size. They are very big. So we are talking about 8 to 10 centimeters minimally. And then moving on, we actually have a ton of Dispa antheas. We have quite a bit of Dispa antheas over here now. This school of Dispa antheas, we are actually quarantining it for one of our maintenance clients. So we have some still available for sale, whereas the bulk of them are actually for my maintenance client. Moving on, for the remainder of the Dispa antheas, actually we have still super a lot in there. You guys can see at the back. If you guys look closely, we actually have some really interesting small fishes. So you can see that at the bottom, we actually have the red dropfish. So if you are looking for something interesting, actually you can try these guys. It's just that sometimes they do go after smaller invertebrates like shrimp. So you have to keep an eye out for them. Following in the next tank, we actually have quite a bit of copper bands and square box antheas. Then over here we have the lavender tank. He's quite stressed now. Yeah, so he will slowly color up and then he'll turn purple. The weird stuff is here now. The next one would be actually the powder blue hybrid. So you can see that actually this guy is a hybrid between the powder black and the powder blue. So you can see that his color is actually much darker as compared to the traditional powder blue that we have over there, as well as the black fin. So let me show you guys the classic traditional powder blue. So at the back, if you guys can see, it's actually much brighter and the blue is actually much lighter along with white anal fin. And then let's see, some juvenile emperor snappers that came in today. We have 2. Moving on, we have the bicolor cleaneras. These are huge specimens by the way. So if you are looking for something large, you can grab some from us. We have quite a bit of them. And then over here, for our water tanks, we actually have the Abili angelfish. It's a very nice dwarf angel. So if you are looking for something different from your usual flame angels and stuff like that, you guys can check them out. Then moving on, we have the yellowfin fairy russes. They used to be quite pricey in the trade, but now they are fairly common. So if you want to try something interesting, you actually can look for these guys. And then moving on, we actually have scarlet rust. So they look a lot like mystery russes, especially the face and the body shape. It's just that they are more dull in coloration, reddish in color as compared to their mystery rust counterpart, which is pink with stripe. And then over here, we have some gold line maroons and lots of true peculiar clowns. So you can see that we have some that is extremely red and some is more orangey in coloration. So if you are looking for the redder ones, we have. If you are looking for the more orange classic looks, we also have. Over here, we actually have a lot of copper band and banner fishes that came in this time around as well. Okay, let me show you guys the powder blues. So most of the powder blues are actually here. Super fat, super healthy. So we will start feeding them tomorrow and hopefully they start eating for us. And then we have the Red Sea Sailfin as well. We got quite a bit of them. So let's see, we have the larger specimens over there as well. Okay, yes, we have some larger tuxedo urchins as well. So if you guys are looking for larger specimens for your larger tanks, we have them as well. Okay, next, I forgot about these two guys. We have some really small juvenile panda groupers available as well. So for my friends who like spread eater fishes, but you don't have such a large space, actually you guys can get the juveniles from us. You don't have to do heavy feeding, so you feed them slightly lesser so that they grow at a slower rate, so that you can keep them for a longer duration. But we are talking about maybe max additional 6 to 8 months before you need to upgrade. Okay, over here we have the classic Bangai Cardinals. We have quite a decent school of them. And if you can see in the background, we actually have some harlequin. These are actually quite fairly difficult fishes to keep in the trade, but you can see that the specimens here are actually quite stable. They are actually beginning to eat frozen foods already. So if you are looking for some harlequin foulfish and you don't have much luck before, you can always check out our harlequin foulfishes. They are already feeding on frozen foods. So if you need any, you can drop by and get them. Okay, we haven't had these guys in a long time. We have the garden eels, so you can see. Yeah, so we are trying to get the garden eels to feed on frozen foods, and we will try feeding them tomorrow, and we will use some tricks to get them to start feeding. So once they are feeding on frozen foods, I will let you guys know on our Telegram. So if you haven't followed us, do follow us so that you can get very up-to-date news from us regarding the status of our fishes and the condition of fishes. And then we also have some pink nudibranchs. Like I said earlier in the video, that many people are actually looking for nudibranchs. So we brought in some pink nudibranchs for those who are looking for them. And then next, we actually have some interesting starfishes over there, two variants. So you guys can take a look. If you are interested in weird invertebrates, you guys can drop by. And let's see. We have some very interesting things from Bali this time round. We actually have the Balinese or Indonesian rock flower anemones. You can see that they are actually quite bright in coloration with the purple ring. Okay, just to update you guys one thing, you guys can take a look at some of our barber tips from the previous shipment that arrived. So you can see they are doing quite okay, quite well actually. They're opening up. Just that unfortunately we packed them too much, so some of the larger specimens do not have any space to attach. But you can see that the food is actually quite sticky and the mouth is closed. So these are the rainbows and they are stinging me now. Here are the flame tips. You can see it's really big. We are talking about 7 inches or 8 inches fully expanded diameter. Okay, next we have a school of clucky clowns. So you can see that they are actually already hosting the anemones, the silver anemones. Let's see if I can get, so you can see that actually, is it at the back? I'm not sure if you guys can see them because they are hiding very well, but it's a good sign that they are actually hosting the anemones. Okay, we have lots of yellow rust that came in just earlier as well. They are all hiding under the sand now due to being new to the tank, so they are quite stressed, but otherwise, they will come out tomorrow. And then we have the red starfishes as well. And if you take a look over here in our overflow compartment, we actually have the blue-legged hermits available now. So I understand that many of you guys are actually looking for the blue-legged hermits. So I brought some in for you guys. If you are looking for the blue-legged hermits, we have them in stock now. Okay, now we'll head over to the back of the shop to show you guys the larger fishes that we have. Okay, now we are at the back of the shop. We have two really nice blonde Nassos with really long lyre tails. We actually came in 3, but one already got sold out. Sorry, one got sold. Someone walked in, saw it, nice. He's willing to take the risk. He took it back. And then let's see. Okay, for my lionfish lovers, we have a lot of lionfish that came in today. We have the Volatons lionfish. We have 2 of them, one slightly larger and one smaller specimen. And then we have the fuzzy lionfish. We have 3, as well as the striated lionfish. We have 2 of them. And we have lots of small size yellow fox faces available now. So I understand that we don't have yellow fox faces for the past 2 weeks. So we brought in about 25 specimens. So if you guys are looking for any small yellow fox faces, we actually have them. If you need larger specimens, do drop me a text on Telegram and I'll try my best. I'll do my best to get it for you guys within a week or 2. Okay, over here we have the Lieutenant tank. This is a show size Lieutenant tank. So it just arrived. We are still, getting it to get used to the tank environment. We placed it at the back where there's not too many people walking around, somewhere dark and quiet. And then over here would be our yellow belly rigger angel. So over here we actually have 2 specimens. I hope that you guys are able to see the coloration on these guys. So we actually have one that is slightly smaller but it's high body, and then another one, the larger specimen, which is actually the classic body shape. Yeah, so you can see it's much taller, shorter body length. Yeah, and then this would be the classic one. Let me show you guys. Okay, you can see it's much longer. Okay, I'm not gonna scare the guy. So if you're looking for any of the fishes that we have in store, you can drop by and check us out. Sorry, check the fishes out, not check us out. Yeah, check the fishes out. Okay, so that will be it for all the fishes for this shipment. Show you guys the corals now. Let's go. Okay, so now we are at the coral section of the shop. Unfortunately, my camera guy, his phone sucks. It's unable to capture any of the coral colors. It will just look blue despite putting on lens. So I will be using my phone to film it for you guys to see what we actually have. So first off, we will be showing you guys the LPS. So I'll start shooting now. Over here, we actually have the luminous green fox spawns that just came in today. And then we have the gold torches green mouth. Okay. And then following on, we actually have lots of branching hammer colonies. You can see each colony actually comes with about 8 to 10 hits minimally. So if you want to have a lot of branching hammers, then or you want a big branching hammer colony, you guys can actually start from these mini colonies. Then next up would actually be our assorted platter of branching hammers. So let me see if I can, so these are the branching hammer colonies. So most of them actually come with at least 4 different colorations. If you are looking for an assortment of branching hammers, we actually have a very nice selection available for you guys. Okay, moving on, we actually have some yellow fox spawns. Yeah, these are yellow branching fox spawns. So if you are bored of the usual green fox spawns, we actually have the yellow variants available as well. And it's branching, so it'll be good. Moving on, next one would actually be our Holy Grail torches. So we have quite a bit of them, all in colony size. Of course, you can purchase from our single heads as well. And then moving on, we actually have the yellow tip gold torches. We have 2 colonies available. Unfortunately, it looks kind of green on camera right now, but these are actually yellow tips. And then over here we have some green torches. So we have the classic blue tip green torches as well as the green hawks, which is the green tip with green base. And then let's go to the other side. Yellow marble eye bubble algae. Bubble coral, not bubble algae, sorry. So we have the yellow eye bubble corals over here. We have 2 of them. And then we have the classic green bubble algae as well, bubble coral as well. And then over here we actually have some very nice long tentacle plates. Unfortunately, it's not fully open up yet as they have just landed. And if you are looking for some easy to keep corals like soft corals, we actually have some zoantid platters available. Okay, over here we have some walling hammers, the classic bicolor hammers. Then over here we have the green fox spawn, another walling green fox spawn. And then we would have the pink fox spawn. Unfortunately, it looks very yellowish orange on camera due to the lens. So in person, it actually looks pink, like it is pink in coloration. Then next up, we have some pectinias. So you can see that we have some really nice pectinia. We sold one really interesting one. So, I'm sorry that I didn't get to show you guys. But yeah, here are some really nice pectinias. So for context, this is my hand. So you can see it's actually quite big. Talking about 6-7 inches about there. Okay, next up would be our SPS. SPS, here are some of our cultured SPS. We have some really nice teleries. Then we have the red Anacroporas. So for the red Anacroporas, we have some colonies, not many left because some of our walk-in or some of our regulars actually walk in to purchase it from us. And then over here we have the granulosas. Sorry, let me try and get it. Yeah. So this is some of the granulosas that we have. We don't have a lot of granulosas this time around, as the ones that they offer us isn't very good looking. And then, oh, we have one more as well. We have one more as well. Then let's see. Let's head to the other side. Okay, over here we actually have quite a number of yellow stacks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 colonies. And we have some really nice rainbow tanneries as well. Not the best, not the best. We have some sunset milliporas as well. So here's a close-up of the red and acroporas that we brought in this time now. We have some interesting milliporas as well. Oh yes, we have this very interesting yellow coralite purple staghorn. So you guys can take a look. Yeah, we have one more here. Take a look. Yellow coralites, purple base. Very, very nice. Then moving on, let me show you guys our wild colonies. Let me stop the flow. Let's see. We have a huge watermelon millie. Okay, for context, okay, yeah, then we have a very nice rainbow millie over here. Huge size, by the way. Sunset millie. So if you are looking for larger specimens of sunset millie, we actually have a larger colony here. Then we have some more, even larger sunset millie, and then we have this guy over here, which is huge, by the way. I'm not too sure if you guys can see the coloration on these guys. And we have a lot of other wild colonies from our previous shipment as well. Oh yes, we have some very big nice stacks as well. And this guy here, which is pink base with yellow coralites. Yep. And I guess that will be it for all the corals. This time around we don't have a big shipment of corals, but we did still brought in about 300 colonies of SPS and LPS. You can see that's all filled up. And that will be it for the coral shipment. Sorry, the corals that we brought in for this shipment. And I will see you guys in the next shipment video. Bye bye.